So it's unending legal drama over the film It Ends With Us, which no one saw, but now everyone has heard about. Texas crisis PR specialist Jed Wallace is suing Blake Lively for defamation. This is a $7 million lawsuit. Wallace says has nothing to do, that he had nothing to do with hurting Lively's reputation. Lively has accused him of weaponizing a digital army against her. So there's lawsuits, cross lawsuits, defamation going this way, defamation going that way. So joining me now to unpack this twist in the case is criminal defense attorney Brian Claypool. Hey, Brian, so let me see if I understand correctly. Blake Lively named this PR firm as, in her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, as someone who smeared her, put out stuff everywhere to try to save Baldoni's reputation by sullying hers. And now she named them, so they sued her for defamation. Do I have it?
Yeah, you got it, Will. Among a couple other lawsuits too. By the way, congrats on your new show. So,
thank you.
Look, this case involving two high-profile celebrities usually ends up in what I call a hybrid lawsuit. What do I mean by that? It's a cross between a bloodbath, right? We're already seeing that. Baldoni's already hired or put together a website to release information against Blake Lively, and it's also a combination of a strategic chess match. What do I mean by that? I think if I'm representing Blake Lively, I'm filing in Texas right away what's called an anti-SLAPP motion. Basically that's a motion to throw out the case. What does SLAPP mean? That means a significant limitation against public participation. I faced a couple of those in California and lost. Really what that motion would do is tell the court, look, this street relations company is simply filing a case to quell me, to silence me, to stop me from talking about sexual harassment. And I think she'd have a reasonable shot at winning that case. And in fact, Will, I think her lawyers ought to be filing one also in New York, in the federal case in New York, against Baldoni.
Well, and I'm tight on time. I don't know. It seems like this PR firm would have a legitimate defamation claim against Lively if she is suggesting they did what she says they did, which is hurt her reputation. Why would that be slapped down so quickly? Seems like it could be real damages to this PR firm.
Well, how are there real damages to the PR firm if what she is alleging is correct? We already have text messages and evidence from Baldoni's PR team saying that they are going to crush her, that they're capable of crushing anybody in the country. And by the way, Baldoni, his company hired Street Relations. So what the SLAPP motion does, look, I'm not saying she'll win on it, but strategically, it's in her benefit to file it. Why? It forces Street Relations to come up with the evidence. It shifts the burden to Street to come up with evidence to support the lawsuit. So she gets a free look at all the evidence in the case.
I mean, it's a mess. There's lawsuits going every which way. Yeah. It's hard to keep up with it. Bottom line, it's all about defamation from one side to the other. Blake Lively to Justin Baldoni, the PR firms, everybody. Who's lying about whose reputation? We'll try to keep up, Brian. Thank you so much. Brian Claypool,
you bet.
Here with us.